Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise and bring you insights that really matter, crafted just for you. Today we're plunging into a topic that honestly touches everyone. Confidence. Just take a sec. Picture someone you know who just seems confident, Maybe it's how they talk or how they walk into a room, how they handle things. We see that, we admire it. Sometimes maybe we think, oh, they're just born that way. But here's the thing, the really interesting part. Confidence. It's not fixed, not at all. It's actually a skill, something you can build, practice, master even. So our mission today is to break down that confidence code. We'll look at what it really is, bust some myths, definitely, and give you real strategies, things backed by, how our brains work that you can use right away to build that solid, unshakable self-assurance. Whether you're prepping for an interview, need to speak up more, or just want to feel more comfortable in your own skin, this is for you.
That's such a crucial point right at the start, because I think many people, they think they know confidence, but they often mix it up with, say, loudness or never being nervous. But when you really dive deep, it's much more subtle. It's that quiet belief in your ability to handle things, to adapt.
Yeah.
So yeah, our goal is absolutely to clarify that, make it not just clear, but really actionable for you listening.
Okay, let's really get into it then. What is confidence? And maybe just as important, what isn't it? Because like you said, it gets misrepresented. It's definitely not arrogance. That's often just insecurity wearing a mask, right?
Right.
And it's absolutely not about never feeling nervous. Lots of confident people get butterflies. They just act anyway. True confidence, I think, is that deep, quiet feeling that you can handle what comes your way. It's not about perfection, not about knowing everything. It's trust. Trusting you can figure things out, learn, keep going when you stumble. I sometimes think of it like a muscle, The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
That idea of confident uncertainty is so powerful. Being able to move forward, even when you don't have the full picture, trusting you'll figure it out. I remember this story, a CEO, her first big board presentation. She said she was terrified, like visibly shaking.
Wow.
Yeah, but she did it. Stumbled a bit, paused, kept going, and afterwards she learned from it. The next one was easier than the next. That's confidence in action. Not being fearless, but acting despite the fear.
That's a great example.
And it highlights another key difference. Confidence versus competence. Competence is your skill, what you can actually do. Confidence is your belief in your ability to use those skills or even to develop them. The sweet spot is growing both together.
Right. They feed each other.
Exactly. And this isn't just feel-good stuff. Research consistently shows confidence really impacts performance. If you believe in yourself, you're more likely to try harder things, stick with them, and, you just tend to get better results at the end of the day.
Okay, so we have a sense of what genuine confidence looks like. But what about the things that tear it down? The confidence killers, as I sometimes call them. Recognizing these. That's got to be the first step, right?
Absolutely. Awareness is key.
So first up, comparison. And it's maybe worse now than ever, isn't it? Social media.
Oh, definitely. You're constantly seeing these curated highlight reels. It's like comparing your messy behind-the-scenes footage to someone else's finished movie.
Yeah, totally. Your rough draft to their published book, it just sets you up to feel inadequate.
And research shows it can actually train your brain to be more self-critical.
Oof. Okay, what else? Perfectionism.
Ah, yes. Not just having high standards, but that crippling fear of making any mistake. Like confidence means being flawless.
But it's the opposite, really. Confidence is knowing you can handle the mistakes when they happen, see them as, data points.
Exactly. Data, not disaster. Then there's that inner critic.
The negative self-talk.
Yeah.
That voice. It can be relentless, louder than anyone else's criticism sometimes.
And holding on to past failures. That presentation that bombed 5 years ago. Still echoing.
Yeah, letting old stuff create mental blocks for today. And one more. Needing constant approval from others, like confidence by committee.
Yeah, seeking external validation all the time. You basically give away your power.
So recognizing these. Comparison, perfectionism, that inner critic, past failures, needing outside approval.
It really raises a crucial question for everyone listening. How often do we actually notice these patterns in ourselves? Because that awareness, truly, that's where the change starts.
Yeah.
You can't disarm what you don't see.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. This is where it gets really interesting for me. The science. What's actually happening in our brains. When you feel confident, it's not just a feeling. Your brain releases this, positive chemical cocktail. Dopamine for motivation, right?
Right.
Makes you want to pursue things.
Exactly. It rewards the seeking, the action.
Mm.
And serotonin helps with mood, feeling secure in social settings.
And even hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, they influence your physical presence, your energy.
That's right.
But here's the wild part. Your brain often can't tell the difference between real confidence and just acting confident.
The fake it till you make it idea has some real neurobiological grounding.
Yeah, like those power pose studies. Now, I know there's debate about the exact numbers, the effect sizes.
Sure, the academic discussion continues on the specifics.
Right. But the core principle holds true, doesn't it? Your body affects your mind. How you hold yourself for even a couple of minutes can shift your internal state. It's physiology influencing psychology.
Precisely. It's about using the body-mind connection. And that connects directly to the confidence loop.
Ah, explain that loop again.
Okay, so it's a cycle. Feeling confident makes you more likely to try something new, take on a challenge.
Right.
Taking on that challenge builds your actual skills, your competence.
Okay.
Then, having more competence naturally boosts your confidence, which makes you willing to try even bigger things. See? It's an upward spiral.
I get it. Action builds, skill builds belief, builds more action.
Exactly. And the foundation for all this is neuroplasticity. The fact that your brain isn't fixed, it physically changes, rewires itself based on your experiences, your actions. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, practice a skill, take a small risk, you are literally reshaping your brain pathways.
That's huge. It means confidence isn't something you either have or don't. It's something you actively build. You have control.
You have far more control than most people think. It's incredibly empowering when you grasp that.
Okay, this is great. So let's get super practical now. The toolkit. What can people start doing today? Let's maybe group these into some core ideas.
Good idea. Makes it easier to digest.
Right. First, let's talk about building your internal anchors, strengthening that inner core. Strategy 1 here, the confidence archive. Basically, your personal win list.
Love this one.
Yeah. Actively collect your successes, compliments you got, problems you solved, fears you faced, times you helped someone. Big or small doesn't matter. Write them down.
Writing them down is key.
Totally. And review it, especially before something tough. It helps fight that negativity bias our brains naturally have, where we remember the bad stuff more easily.
Counteracts that perfectly.
Okay, still under internal anchors. Reframe your narrative, how you talk to yourself.
So important, that inner dialogue.
Instead of I'm bad at public speaking, try I'm working on becoming a more engaging speaker, or I'm learning to focus on growth, not fixed labels.
It shifts the whole energy from judgment to progress.
Exactly. Okay, next category. Embodied action and gradual expansion, how you use your body and step out there. So body language basics. Stand tall, shoulders back, eye contact, open posture, clear voice. Simple stuff, but it feeds back to your brain, right?
Instantly. Physiology affects psychology. It's a two-way street.
Then, progressive exposure. Stretch the comfort zone. Don't break it. Want to speak up more. Start small. Ask one question in a small meeting first.
Yes. Baby steps. Build momentum with small wins.
And related to that, the 5-minute rule. Feeling nervous about a task, just commit to 5 minutes. That's it.
Often, just starting is the hardest part. Once you're in motion.
Yeah, the inertia breaks. It gets easier to keep going. Okay, last category. Growth and support systems. This includes competence building. Confidence often grows from feeling capable, so actively learn new skills. Software, communication, whatever builds your sense of ability.
Skill acquisition itself is a huge confidence booster. Prove to yourself that you can learn and grow.
For sure. And finally, the confidence circle. Who you hang out with.
Massively underrated, this one.
Surround yourself with supportive people. People who challenge you constructively, cheer you on. And maybe gently distance yourself from those who consistently drag you down.
Protect your energy and your belief.
Right. So archive, reframe, body language exposure, 5 minutes, skills, circle.
What's fascinating is how they all link together. It's not about one magic bullet. It's about consistent practice across these areas. They build on each other, creating this really solid structure for confidence.
Okay, let's make it even more real. How do these apply in specific situations where people often feel shaky, like job interviews?
Big one, the key shift there. Mindset. Don't go in thinking, I hope they like me.
What should you think instead?
Think, I'm here to see if we are a good fit for each other. It changes the power dynamic. Do your homework, prepare examples, practice out loud. Preparation breeds confidence.
Okay, good. What about social situations? Parties, networking events?
Set small, concrete goals. Not, be more social, that's too vague. Try, I'll start 3 conversations. Or, I'll ask 2 people about their work. And remember, most people are wrapped up in their own heads, not judging you.
That's a comforting thought. Public speaking.
Reframe it. It's not a performance where you're being judged. It's a conversation, sharing something you know with people who are interested. Focus on the message, not yourself.
Nice reframe. Workplace confidence. Speaking up, taking initiative.
Practice speaking up, even with small contributions or questions. Volunteer for projects that stretch you a bit. Growth happens right at that edge. Don't wait until an idea is perfect to share it.
Good advice. And finally, personal relationships.
Confidence here looks like expressing your needs and boundaries clearly, but kindly. Being genuinely curious about the other person. And being able to say no gracefully when needed. And a clear yes when you mean it.
Lots of applications there.
And maybe this raises a useful question for you listening. Looking at those areas, interviews, social, speaking, work, relationships, where do you feel the biggest urge for a confidence boost right now? Focusing on one area can feel much more manageable.
Yeah. Pick one battleground.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
something really important. Confidence. It's not a straight lineup, is it?
Not at all. There
No.
will be ups and downs, good days, bad days. Totally normal.
So when you have a setback, a bad meeting, rejection, what do you do?
First, acknowledge the feeling. It's okay to be disappointed or frustrated. Don't try to just shove it down.
Right. Feel it. Then what?
Then shift to learning. Ask, okay, what can I learn here? What can I maybe do differently next time? Avoid the blame game. Focus on insight.
And pull out that confidence archive again. Remind yourself it's one data point, not your whole story. Absolutely. Crucial. And distinguish between productive reflection learning and destructive rumination. Just replaying the negative over and over.
That why me loop.
Exactly. And then, this is vital, get back on the horse. As soon as is reasonably possible, try again. If you stumbled speaking up, make a point to contribute in the very next meeting. Don't let the setback solidify into a block.
Okay, so that's handling dips. What about building that deep, long-term, really solid confidence, the foundation?
Right. This is about building something robust. It starts with knowing your values, what truly matters to you. Clarity here makes decisions easier, makes you less easily swayed.
Okay, values first.
Then, systematically build competence. Lifelong learning. Trusting your ability to figure things out over time.
Keep growing skills. Makes sense.
Build a track record. Actively seek chances to prove your resilience to yourself. Take on challenges, navigate them. Each one adds a brick to the foundation.
So seek evidence of your own capability.
Yes. And practice self-compassion. Treat yourself like you'd treat a good friend who's struggling. Kindness, understanding, not beating yourself up.
That's a hard one for many people.
It is, but it's transformative. Also, celebrate progress, not just perfection. Acknowledge the small steps forward. Growth is growth.
Don't wait for the mountaintop to feel good about climbing.
Exactly. Develop your unique strengths. Lean into what you're naturally good at. It's often easier and more rewarding than constantly trying to fix weaknesses.
Play to your strengths.
And finally, create confidence rituals. Little routines before a challenge, maybe deep breathing, listening to a specific song, repeating a mantra, something to anchor you.
Values, competence, track record, self-compassion, progress, strengths, rituals. That's a solid list.
If you connect this to the bigger picture, it's about building a foundation that doesn't just hope to avoid storms, but knows how to weather them. It's resilience. It's knowing you can recover and grow no matter what. That's true. Lasting confidence.
Okay, that foundation sounds great. And you know, sometimes the biggest shift comes from just changing how you think about things. A mindset shift. Like instead of always asking, what if I fail? Consciously asking.
What if I succeed? Yeah.
Huh.
It redirects your brain's focus entirely.
Or instead of obsessing over what will people think, focusing on what do I think? What's important here?
Taking back your locus of control. Other huge shift. Focus on being useful, on contributing value, rather than on trying to look confident.
Oh, that's interesting. Take the focus off yourself.
Exactly. Shift from I have to be perfect to I'm willing to be imperfect and learn. See, challenges not as tests, but as experiments, they just generate data.
Experiments. I like that. Less pressure.
Way less pressure. And remember, confidence is something you practice. It's not a fixed state. And it's contextual. You don't need to be supremely confident about everything all at once.
Right. You can be confident speaking, but nervous about, I don't know, fixing a leaky faucet.
Precisely.
Okay.
They have different levels in different areas.
So to embed these mindsets, maybe some small daily practices.
Definitely. Like a quick morning confidence check-in. What's one thing I'm looking forward to? What's one small challenge I'll tackle? Sets a positive trajectory.
Nice. Or maybe ending the day by writing down one daily win. Something you did well, however small.
Excellent. Reinforces competence. Posture awareness checks during the day set a reminder. Focus on a skill of the week, maybe remembering names or active listening.
Small, manageable chunks.
And maybe one confidence conversation a week. Just one slightly courageous interaction.
These sound doable.
What's fascinating here is the compounding effect. These small daily actions, they seem tiny in isolation, but done consistently. That's how real, deep confidence is built. Not overnight, but through hundreds of these little choices, choosing courage over comfort.
Okay, nearly there. Before we wrap up, let's quickly bust some common confidence myths. Things people believe that just aren't true and hold them back.
Good idea. Let's clear the air.
Myth 1. Confident people never feel nervous.
False. They feel it, they just act anyway. Courage isn't lack of fear.
Myth 2. You're either born with confidence or you're not.
False. It's a skill. You build it, like we've been saying.
Myth 3. Confidence means never asking for help.
False. Smart, confident people know when they need help and aren't afraid to ask. It's a strength.
Myth 4. Confident people don't care what others think.
False. They likely care. They're human. They just don't let others' opinions paralyze them or override their own judgment.
Myth 5. Confidence equals extroversion.
False. Introverts can be incredibly deeply confident. It just looks different. Quieter, maybe, but just as strong.
Myth 6. Confident people never doubt themselves.
False. Doubt is normal. They just manage it. They don't let it run the show.
And the big one, myth 7. You need to feel confident before you can take action.
The biggest myth. So often it's the other way around. Take the action, however small, and the confidence follows. Action first.
Wow, okay. Busting those is huge.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which of those myths have you been carrying around, maybe unconsciously? Challenging those assumptions can be incredibly freeing. They're often the invisible fences keeping us stuck.
Okay, so as we bring this deep dive to a close, the main takeaway for me is that this is a journey. Building confidence isn't like flipping a switch.
Definitely a process, not an event.
Yeah, so the most important thing you can do right now, after listening to this, is just start. Start small. Pick one thing, one strategy from today.
Just one.
Maybe it's starting that confidence archive. Maybe it's just making eye contact more intentionally tomorrow. Maybe trying that 5-minute rule on something you've been avoiding. Commit to trying it for a week. Remember, every confident person you admire, they started somewhere too. They weren't born this way. They built it. Practice, persistence, patience with themselves.
Absolutely.
And you have that same ability right inside you. So here's your assignment for this week. Identify one area you want more confidence in. Choose one strategy we talked about. Practice it for 7 days and just notice. See what happens.
And perhaps a final thought to leave you with. This journey isn't about transforming into some idealized, confident person you imagine. It's actually about becoming more fully yourself. It's about trusting your ability to handle life, not because you're perfect, but because you're capable, you're resilient, and you're always learning and growing. That's the heart of it.
Beautifully put. Until next time, remember, you really are more capable than you think, probably braver than you feel right now, and absolutely worthy of the confidence you're building.